All right, Walter, here we go. Take 76. Hey, everybody. This is Mr. Moore, and it's just Walter and I checking in on a PLT group discussion. And we read an article called Comprehension Strategies for English Language Learners. This article was by Lydia Breiseth. And the article breaks down three main strategies for helping ELL students understand what they're reading. The first one is building background knowledge. 2 is teaching vocabulary explicitly. And number 3 is checking comprehension frequently. And I thought that this was really applicable and important since about 75 to 80% of students at North High are from the Hispanic descent. And the first thing that we do is just build that background knowledge. And that means helping students make connections between what they already know and what they're about to learn. The article also suggests that doing this encourages students to brainstorm in their native language. And I have a class that's, 10 ESOL kids and 10 general education kids. And I do, encourage them to talk in their native language because it's just a lot more comfortable for them. I definitely don't mind that. But, in that process, we're showing them how to use the glossary, how to scan the text for the important information. And then secondly, we need to teach vocabulary explicitly, and that's, more than just giving definitions. The article recommends focusing on both key content words and academic signal words like because or explain. It also encourages giving students repeated practice using new words in discussions and class activities because using the words helps unlock them. Third, checking for comprehension frequently involves doing small, informal checks throughout the lesson. And these are also, just little formative assessments, like checking where the kids are at with certain terminology. Some examples include, having students order events using some sentence strips or answer simple questions, or just summarize the reading in their own words. It also talks about using tools like Venn diagrams, story maps, anything like that is kind of helping out visual learners and just different learning styles and things like that. But I chose this article because I teach digital media. One of my classes is about half ESOL kids, and these strategies feel really realistic, applicable, and especially when we're doing project-based work that still requires students to read and understand technical and creative content. The idea uses outlines and visuals, consistent vocabulary. Checks make a lot of sense in my setting. So I got quite a bit from the article. Some discussion questions that Walter and I came up with are like, what are some ways you already build background knowledge with your students? Let's see, how do you teach vocabulary in a way that really sticks? How do we make it fun? I like bookets. Do you like bookets? You don't know anything about bookets. And then, let's see, I definitely think that in my class I could probably focus on vocabulary a little bit more than I already do. I do hit it pretty hard at the beginning of the semester when we're going through introductions and tools and things like that. And then I do use Blooket to reinforce those ideas. But I do want to get the kids in small groups more often, kind of doing these CSR learning logs and actually discussing the vocabulary amongst themselves. Because for me personally, when I discuss what I've just learned, it actually reinforces the information just a lot better for me. So just important to know some things about ourselves, and I think that helps us learn a little bit better too. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys all have a good day. Take it easy.